What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kai, and today we are chilling with Arizona native Vett. Vett, I said that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey. AKA Vett Dog.
Follow on Instagram. I follow her on Twitter. Subscribe to her OnlyFans and all, cause I just wanna hit her. We friends on Snapchat. We matched on Tinder. I like every picture on the wall, cause I just wanna hit her. Follow on Instagram. I follow her on Twitter.
So if you're looking for a hot model to be in your videos, anything like that, it's Vett Dog. What all do you do? Is it just modeling or?
I do modeling. I do a lot of music videos. I've done 40 plus music videos in the state of Arizona.
Ooh, that's dope.
Of course, I do podcasts, and thank you for having me on your show as well. I love
Thanks for coming.
Yes. And I also would do like pop outs to clubs and so forth. So it's a lot of promotions as well. So you want to like cross promote yourself and just diverse with other people. Get on public, I would say publish magazines and so forth. So you just got to maneuver and just keep going.
Okay, so you've been on some magazines.
Yes.
Yeah, which magazines have you been on?
I've been on Mavis. I've been on Ascenis. I've been on Definition. There's a list, girl.
Oh,
There's
nice. So this is what you do.
Yes.
Okay, do you have like any OnlyFans or anything like that, or?
I don't do the OnlyFans. I do Playboy.
Oh, dope. Even better.
Yes.
Right.
Because that was one of my favorite things to do. I like, you know what? Yvette, what is you really want to manifest and just get into? I wrote down a sticky note. Boom, Playboy. I started on my account and just went for it. It's just staying consistent of all the sexy stuff, you know. We're gonna keep it 21 plus. If you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But yeah, you basically just grow from there.
Okay, that's dope. So how long have you been in this industry?
I would say about 9 years now.
Do you travel, or do you just stay pretty much? You've done
I would say I diverse. Even though I live out here, Mango, I've been to Texas, I've been to California. California would be like your main marketplace to go to instead of just adapt to Arizona, because you got to keep growing.
Is that your favorite place to visit, or the favorite place that you've gone? Where's your favorite place?
My favorite, I would say San Diego.
San Diego, I love San Diego. That's
Mission
where I want to
Bay.
retire.
I feel you.
That's where I want to retire.
Oh my God.
It's so beautiful. It's
Yes.
like, oh my God. San Diego is like money. And the streets are clean, the lights. Oh, I just love San Diego. When I get
it's
money.
just something with that water, I'm telling you adapt to it.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. So what age did you realize like sex sells?
I do. I realized that ever since 22 years old.
When you were 22, that's when it hit you? What was it? Was it something you saw? Someone you met? I
would say someone I met, an NFL coach, a former coach I've dated from the Raiders. His name is Randy Hansen.
Okay.
We dated, and it's crazy because you know how older people are more into that sex vibe and so forth. Right. And then it just flipped my wig, and it's just like, okay, then I'm going to go all for it.
Like, let me be sexy out here, and it works.
But like you said, sex do sell, and you just go with it. Yeah. But you know, you want to keep it still tasteful, classy, and just kind of give them what you want to deliver, but not just full force, because it's like, dang, you don't spill everything.
It seems like tasteful and classy has gone out the window nowadays. Like, to me, like, you know, just when you think about the music, when you, like, even like when you see like certain models and stuff, like you could see titties and ass on Instagram.
Oh, now so it's now just there. They just throw it. I'm like, I don't want to throw myself like that. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope it makes a change, because me and my sister were just saying like, these girls is fucking it up for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah, fucking it up. It used to be so different, but now men are more, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just different. So did you grow up being a pretty girl? Like, were you always pretty, or were you like an ugly duckling that came into the Swan?
No, I was more tomboy.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the dirt. I would say not like dirt. Like I would say actually like dirt bikes, skateboards.
Right.
You know, that was just me and so forth. And then later I'm like, you know, I gotta put those dresses on. I want to do this, and because I've seen like two sides. Because you know, bros gonna tell you what's up about other bros.
Right.
So I was like, okay, now I get the game.
Okay.
I get it. What these dudes be doing.
Right.
So I flipped that.
So was it like you were a tomboy and then you were like, let me get my girly on, and then you come back and the guys are like, what the whoa.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those situations. Mm-hmm. It's similar for me. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I start getting top heavy like around 6th grade, like out of nowhere. They just start fucking growing. And I was a type, like I was a tomboy. I didn't like it. Like I lived with my grandpa and my uncle. I was like, I didn't like turning into a girl. I would ace bandage my shit down. I wore baggy shirts and slick my hair back. I do my eyebrows. I looked like a boy. And then 8th grade, you know, I realized like, okay,
there you go.
Let me start. Let me take this ace bandages off and
you're like, what now?
Yeah. So for me, 8th, 9th grade is when I started realizing boys and you know, that type of stuff. But yeah. So do you believe in pretty privilege? You know that term, pretty privilege?
Yes.
Me too. Can you tell me a time where pretty privilege worked for you?
Oh, I would say in this game.
Right.
There's the answer right there. Because other than that, you know, you're going to just be left behind. Yeah. You got to put on that makeup. You got to do all the extra.
So, we know pretty has its privileges. Like, we get free drinks. Guys want to buy us drinks. Pretty girls go to the club. Guys want to, come to my booth. Drink. You know, all that shit.
All the time.
But people don't understand, like, pretty has its negatives, too.
Oh, my God.
Like, as far as the haters or girls feel like they got to be mean to you or...
Always.
You know what I mean? That type of thing. So, can you tell me about a time where you experienced a negative side of being pretty? Like...
Oh, yes, I do. I remember I went to this club, I would say out in, I think it was like somewhere out in Arizona. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it like that. And I was one of the promotion girls and so forth on the flyer. I'm about to pop out, go have some fun and so forth. All of a sudden, you have a bunch of other females. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if they're models or not models. You know, no discrimination. I love all people. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like you put a bunch of models. People don't like other people. I'm a very positive person. Mm-hmm. We all get thrown out VIP.
No.
Yep, and it was at least 36 plus girls that's in the VIP. Just for Jacquees that came out. Yeah. We all got kicked out.
Yep. For what though?
The only reason we got kicked out is like negativity. Ones wants to be like, no, I'm better than this. No, I got the look, or I got this, or I got that. And I'm like, well, you know... Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But of course, you know how females can get. They can get ugly.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
That was embarrassing. I felt so embarrassed. Like, why would you call me up if you know you need me and then you boot me out? You know what I mean? But that's promoters for you. Mm-hmm. You gotta watch out certain things out here.
Yeah, I noticed when it comes to being pretty, there's a lot of beautiful women, but there's not a lot of nice women or kind women. You could find 100 pretty girls, and then those 100 pretty girls, or gorgeous, I don't want to say pretty, let's just say gorgeous.
There you go, yeah.
You know, out of 100 gorgeous girls, you'll probably find, to me, in my opinion, like maybe 10 will be kind.
That's a good average, yeah.
And the rest will be really bitchy and snooty and feel like they have to be mean.
Yeah, see, like, that negativity, it's like, no, you know. Mm-hmm. That's all women should come together, you know, empower each other. Just like men, you know, they come to and they're like, hey, we're going to build.
Yeah,
we're going to, like, why aren't we doing that? We're like scratching each other. I'm like,
that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know if you watch Zeus Network. Shout out to Zeus Network. Our show is available to see. So, like, when I watch Zeus Network and they have the baddies of the guys and they have the baddies of the girls.
Okay.
The girls show, all they do is fight. Cuss each other out.
That's a lot of trauma.
The boys, they'll have their fights, but they squash it.
And move on.
And they move on.
That's it.
I love the boys show far more than the girls show, because the boys, they show like men that bro code, like they stick together. The women, as far as the sisterhood and sticking together, it's not.
Wow. I know, it's like we're ripping each other apart. That's sad. Yeah. No, you guys, let's come together. Come on. Where's my empowered women?
I feel like it has to do with, you know how they say women outnumber men? Like, the number of women to men. Like, they say it's 1 man to every 5 women. I feel like it's a competitive thing. Like, women are like, they're just like, they're naturally feel like they need to be competitive. But women that work together, when they work together, they get shit done. Simple,
yep.
When women work together, they get shit done. So, ladies, start working together.
Yep.
Reuniting and building is what we need to do, especially as women. Like, come on, ladies, let's get it together. We gotta keep up with the guys. The guys are showing us how it's done. So, what's the most important element for you when entering into this business? Like, what do you feel is needed the most? Do you feel like the looks is the most important element, or like your mindset and where your head is at? You know,
I would say mindset. Because of entering in any room and so forth, it's just, you got to make sure you're maintained in a way like you're focused, because if you're not, you're going to kind of like come off maybe differently, maybe it's not your day or so forth, because it's a lot of healing too, because it's a lot of pressure, all the lights and cameras are on you, so you have to like dial in so much. So I would say mindset. Yeah. Does the pressure of being pretty or feeling like you have to get pretty ever get too much for you? It can be. Yeah, sometimes I just want to put a bun on and go. But of course you can't do that because your image too, that would come with it. But if it comes naturally, you know when you got to get up and you got to get ready. Yeah.
Are you more comfortable? Do you like more the messy bun and the sweats, or do you like getting dressed and being pretty and getting...
I do.
Yeah.
I like both, I would say. Both. That's it.
Yeah. So when you get dressed up and pretty, do you feel empowered, like, or do you feel like it's another day at work? Let's get it done.
No, I actually look in the mirror like, okay, she's that bitch.
Yeah.
She's that bitch. We all have our moments and like, hey, I'm gonna slay.
Right. You have to.
Yes, because you gotta remind yourself. Yes, because if you don't, then you're like, oh, a little sluggish, and like, no. Get on your pedestal. You got this. Yeah.
So what advice would you have for a young girl entering this industry or trying to get into this industry? What advice would you have for her?
I would tell her, first and foremost, get into an agency. Search out what's available for you. If you're at least 18 and under, I would say get your mom and dad to kind of see and scope what's going on. Go to school, get educated, learn the business, and go forth from it. Some agencies might be third party, so you're literally not going to just go straight to Hollywood. No, it's elevation, growth, and determination. And you just got to have mind over matter. Don't let anything just take over you. I would say relationships or anything, you got to just avoid all that. Stay focused and keep going.
Yeah. So when you're trying to pursue this, just keep the relationship. Because I can only imagine if you are in a relationship, your dude's gonna get mad.
Oh my God,
you going to be in this music video, all them niggas on the set.
Exactly. Yes, all that, because you're gonna die. You see what I'm saying? Your mind has to be focused when you're entering that room.
Right.
Because that relationship stuff, oh no, you gotta cut ties. Like, unless if he understands and he's really fulfilling what you need to go do, he'll be there and he'll understand. Other than that, it's like, no, do you. Females, do you. I'm serious. No toxic, no nothing.
Right. Well, why don't you give everybody your handles, your social media handles, let them know where they can find you and look you up.
You can find me on my Instagram _VettDoll. You can find me on Facebook, which is Vett Adams, VettAdams. I would say normally follow me on my Instagram because I'm mostly on there. Snapchat, you know how Snapchat is, but it would be, I'm actually going to change it, but I'm not going to give that to y'all yet.
Why are you changing it?
Because I have it. For my Snapchat, it's Yvette.VettLove. I'm going to change it to _VettDoll because everything has to be VettDoll.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a brand.
Right.
Yep, so it has to be. Now, if you're following my Playboy, that's another story. That's 21 plus. Y'all have to be older enough to see some because, you know, ass titties and all that shit is up on there. Y'all know it. Y'all know. Y'all be following them people. All the beautiful people. And then I tell you, and then like some of these guys be like, yo, how do I get on? I'm like, you can't get on Playboy like that. You ain't no female unless you, I don't know. You know what I mean?
So there's guys that try to like.
They try to get on. I'm like, no, it's nothing but females. It's a female platform. OnlyFans, yes. Man, you can get up on there. Go pop your shit, do you?
So what's the difference from OnlyFans and Playboy?
Playboy is nothing but females.
Okay.
And on top of that, it's like sometimes you can't do doubles. Like a one-on-one thing. No, they don't want that because they had banned that. They were like, no, it's you. We want your face. And I was like, oh, wow. Because I tried to put a nice looking, I would say, sexy vibe photo with me and another professional model. But the thing about it's like, no, you can't entwine. They're like, I'm like, oh, now I see what you guys are doing.
It's like it's all about you show.
Basically.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Okay. Even on OnlyFans, like you can get your group, whatever you doing, do you. Hey, I'm not knocking it. It's you. Go get your money. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope. You taught me a lot. I never even knew about a Playboy platform.
Yeah,
like
girl, get up on there.
Shit, I'm about to be with my R&B shirts and panties.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. They also do like Playboy TV too, girl, but that's like stepping it up a notch. I said like sexy XXX. That's if y'all want to dabble in that world. That's y'all.
Right.
Do it. We grown. Do as you please. This is the only life we have.
It is.
You got to do it for the fullest.
So does your family support what you do?
They do.
They do?
Yep.
Your whole family knows, like your mom, your dad.
All that.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm very open. I'd rather have that. Ever since I got into the modeling world and so forth, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go all in. That's just how it is, because you got your cards. You're playing poker. If not, you're going to play some chess because you got to get that mind right.
Yeah, so when you got into it, it wasn't like, let me tell my parents. Or was it like, all right, I'm into it. Let me go tell them what I'm doing.
Yep.
So,
yep.
And they were just like, okay. Did anybody say anything? Nothing. Nobody had nothing negative to say.
Nothing negative.
They were just like, well, my baby got the look, so go for it.
There it is.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep.
Okay.
And it really gets you going because that's going to uplift you. Your family is everything. Mm-hmm. You just go for it.
Yeah.
Other than
so
that,
it makes it much easier.
Yeah, it's like weight off of you. Mm-hmm. Instead of, how people are like, oh, they probably think this or that. I'm like, nah, I don't get that.
Yeah. Did you lose any friends or anything when you started? Like maybe out of jealousy?
No, I love my friends because when I was in the agency and so forth, I made good friends and they were instructors. Mm-hmm. Shout out Jade and Tori. I love y'all. I will always do. Those are my girls.
Yeah, so they put you on and showed you the ropes type of thing.
There it is.
Okay. So, there's a famous Dex music video that you were in. Tell me about that.
Wow, when this happened, he literally put a post out. Hey, I'm looking for female models and so forth for a music video. Mm-hmm. What I did, I went on his page. I literally put my little comment like, hey, I'm interested and so forth. He DM'd me real fast and said, what's your phone number? And I was like, this is going down. This is serious. Mm-hmm. So I put the phone number. He contacted me. He FaceTimed me, and it was him. It was literally just him. And I was like, no, don't play with me right now. You play. And he's like, no, come on. I'm gonna get you in it. So as he got me in it, he didn't want anyone else in it. And I'm like, I respect that,
Dope.
You're your famous person.
You loved it, right?
I was like,
oh, me?
Yes. He's like, yeah, and I was like, okay, give me the detail, give me the rundown, what I gotta do and so forth, and hey, we made it happen. And just being in that lane, shout out Famous Dex, I love you, you know what I mean? All support. You see my vision and you really supported it. Nice. Thank you. And I was like, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
And I know there's many more to come in that path, and I hope for the best for everybody. I want everybody to win together. Yeah. Please, we're all in this together.
Yeah. Everybody's enough room and space for everybody. That's what
I'm saying. Like, it's always another table. Look, come on, let's put this table all together.
Yeah, let's put the tables together. Yeah.
I'm not against nobody. I don't want it. Like, I love everybody.
Yeah. Yes. I'm the same. Hippie heart.
There you go. Yeah.
Love. Yeah.
That's it.
All that good stuff.
So, yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being in that world of his world.
Yeah.
It's like so humble. Outspoken, just that vibe. It gave that energy and was good energy.
Have you booked any other shows or any other videos or anything since then?
Before Famous, I did another video with another artist. Oh my god, I can't believe I keep forgetting his name. I shouldn't be like that, but I would just say another music video I did. It'll be dropping during this week.
Oh, nice.
I recently just did a photo shoot yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so I did lingerie because the weather's changing. So I was like, no more swimwear. Gotta get the sexy lingerie. So I was like, okay, I love my Shein. I love going on Shein.com and ordering some stuff. But yeah, just vibing. That's all I'm doing.
That's so funny because I got a couple friends that are photographers and they be like wanting to do like photo shoots. Like, oh, let me get you on lingerie kind of like.
What you talking about? You better
I wear a bathing suit. I feel more comfortable in a bathing suit in a pool versus like lingerie. I just can't. To me, it's just like.
No.
And my sister
Go.
bra and panty, but I don't know. I just feel like a bikini, a bathing suit. I don't know. I'm just funny. It's weird.
You gonna do it?
I can't because I seen your pictures. You take some bomb ass pictures.
Thank you.
You know how to turn that shit on, like like serving sexy.
Yes.
I'm too goofy. I'm too funny. I can't serve sexy. Like I'll be trying. I'll be like, I'll make a dumbass face. I just can't. And then it's like. I don't know, serving sexy is like a skill. Like, you have to do it. Like, I would try to tell people, taking selfies with your phone is one thing. Because I could take some selfies. I know my angles. I'm like, okay, I like this when you take into your own pictures. But when you got a photographer and you got lights and you got to, like, be in the camera, like, that shit is a whole nother world.
It is.
It ain't no selfie. And I be trying to tell people, like, I take good selfies. I'm flattered that you want to take my picture, but I see myself in front of Hey, Karen, I look hella awkward. I be all posing hella weird. Like, I think I'm giving sexy face. I'm giving weird face.
You're like, it is different. Yes.
It is. It's not for everybody.
Right.
Like, there's pretty girls, but I've seen pretty girls hop in front of the camera. I'm like, no, bitch, you can't.
That's true.
You
because
look weird. Like, you pose weird. Like, you got to know how to pose. You got to know
it's
your
a lot
angles,
of studying. Yeah.
Lighting. You gotta know how to make your shit like look bigger, look smaller. Like that's a whole skill. So shout out to all you girls out there, professional photographers. I mean, picture takers, models. You guys are the bomb. Thank you so much for coming. We're gonna give you one of our R&B shirts. We like to give and gift every single one of our guests a shirt.
Thank you so much.
Reuniting and building. That's what we're trying to do. So, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you. I appreciate all of you
for coming. Yes, thank you. And thank you guys for tuning in.